English podcast.
From Learn English with Joy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn English with Joy, the podcast that helps you speak English with confidence and joy, one conversation at a time. I'm Chris.
And I'm Emily. We're so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're walking, commuting, cooking, or just relaxing, thank you for making us part of your English journey. So, Emily, have you ever wanted to talk to someone in English, but didn't know how to start?
Oh yes. I remember when I first wanted to chat with a pen pal. I was so nervous. I thought, what if I say something wrong? Or what if they don't answer? Exactly. And guess what? That's one of the most common messages we get from our listeners.
Yup. Many English learners tell us, I want to talk to someone in English, but I'm too shy. Or, I found a pen pal, but I don't know what to say.
And that's why today's episode is super important, because speaking English doesn't always begin with a big speech. Sometimes, it starts with a simple, hi.
That's right. Today we're going to help you break the ice and finally send that message to your pen pal, even if you feel nervous or shy.
We'll share real example sentences, easy conversation starters, and tips that you can use right away. No pressure, just friendly, simple English that works.
Because at the end of the day, English is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about connection. And starting a conversation, no matter how small, is a powerful step forward.
So, get ready, take a deep breath, grab your notebook if you'd like, and let's learn how to start a conversation with your pen pal, together.
You've got this. Let's go.
Okay, before we dive into the tips, I want to share a quick story. A few years ago, I joined a language exchange website to improve my Korean. I was super excited, but also super nervous.
I'm already relating to this, Chris. Yeah. So, I found a pen pal from South Korea. His name was Hyun. He was learning English, and I was learning Korean. Perfect match, right? Sounds perfect. But I feel like something awkward happened.
Oh, totally. I opened the chat box, stared at the screen for 10 minutes, and typed, Hi, I'm Chris, English, want practice?
Wait, what?
I was so nervous my brain just shut down. I forgot how to write normal sentences. I felt like a total beginner again. After I hit send, I just sat there thinking, that sounded so weird.
Oh, I love this. Because it's real. It's exactly what so many learners go through. Even native speakers feel that nervous energy when talking to someone new.
Exactly. But here's the thing, Hyun replied, and he was super friendly. He said, Hi, Chris. No problem. Let's practice together.
Ah,
And that one short, awkward message, it turned into weeks of chatting, sending voice notes, and learning together. It all started with something simple and a little bit clumsy.
that's such a good reminder. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave enough to start.
Absolutely.
You know, that reminds me of my first pen pal, too. His name was Lucas. He was from Brazil. I wanted to make a good first impression, so I wrote this long email and used lots of fancy grammar I wasn't sure about.
Let me guess. Didn't go well? Oh no. I wrote, I'm interested in language, instead of I'm interested in language. And I also said, I want to know you more deeper.
Oh no, I cringed so hard when I reread it later. But guess what? Lucas didn't care. He replied the next day and said, Your English is great. Let's help each other. And we became really good friends.
That's such a beautiful example. You made mistakes, you were a little embarrassed, but you kept going, and that's what matters.
Yes. So if you're listening right now and you feel like your English isn't good enough, or you're scared you'll say the wrong thing, we've been there. Really, it's okay to be nervous. Everyone starts somewhere.
And often, that somewhere is a message that feels awkward, or a sentence that's a little messy. But that's how real conversations begin. One honest sentence is better than a perfect one you never send. Exactly. So, now that we've shared our stories, let's get into some friendly ways you can start a conversation with your pen pal.
And don't worry, We'll give you examples you can copy, practice, and even send today.
Let's do it.
All right. Strategy number 1. Keep it simple and sincere. You don't need a perfect sentence. You just need a friendly start.
That's right. When we overthink, we often freeze. But simple English is not only easier to write, it's also more natural.
So here's the most basic, but very effective, way to start. Hi, my name is Anna. I'm learning English and looking for someone to practice with. Would you like to chat?
That's great. It tells the other person who you are, what your goal is, and invites them in, without pressure.
You can also try this one. Hello. I'm a bit shy, but I really want to practice English. It's nice to meet you.
I love that. It's honest. And being honest actually helps people feel more relaxed too.
Exactly. If you're shy, say it. If you're nervous, say that too. It shows that you're real, and that's what makes a conversation meaningful.
Here are some other friendly sentence starters you can try. Hi there, I'm Chris from America. I enjoy learning languages, and I'd love to chat. Hey, I found your profile and thought it would be fun to talk. How are you? Hello, I'm practicing my English and looking for new friends. How's your day going?
See? Nothing complicated. Just short, friendly, open messages.
You don't need to impress anyone, you just need to connect.
Let's do a quick example. Imagine I'm writing the first message. I'd say, Hi, I'm Emily. I'm learning English and looking for someone to chat with. I love music and books. What are your hobbies?
That sounds warm and honest, perfect for starting a real conversation.
And here's a tip. If you don't know what to say after that, just ask one simple question. Like, do you like watching movies? Where are you from? What made you start learning English?
Yes, people love talking about themselves. One friendly question can open the door to a long and fun conversation.
So remember, don't wait for the perfect sentence. Start with a small, friendly message. That's the best first step.
Coming up next, we'll explore fun topics you can talk about with your pen pal once the conversation begins.
Stay with us.
All right, you've introduced yourself. Now what?
Great question. Once your pen pal replies, you might wonder, what do I say next? Don't worry. We've got you.
We're going to share 5 easy topics you can use to keep the conversation going. These are friendly, natural, and work with almost anyone, even if you're shy. Hey there, great to have you with us. Are you ready to try starting your first message?
Don't worry. We'll help you step by step. Let's practice together. We'll say something, and you repeat after us, okay?
All right. Let's start with a simple introduction. I'll say the sentence, then you try repeating it out loud. Hi, my name is your name. I'm learning English and looking for a pen pal. Your turn. Say it out loud.
Great. Now let's add something honest and friendly. I'm a bit shy, but I'd love to chat with you. Now you say it. Go ahead.
Awesome. You're doing so well. Now let's ask a question to keep the conversation going. Try this. What do you like to do in your free time?
It's your turn once more. Say it out loud.
Perfect. That's a great way to invite your pen pal to talk more. Now let's imagine the whole message. Emily will read it, and then you can try the full version.
Full message example. Hi. My name is Lynn. I'm learning English and looking for a pen pal. I'm a bit shy, but I'd love to chat with you. What do you like to do in your free time?
Now it's your turn. Say the whole message out loud. You can change the name to yours.
That was amazing. See? You can do it. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Don't worry about being perfect. Just be real. Be friendly. That's how great conversations begin. That was amazing. See? You can do it. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Don't worry about being perfect. Just be real. Be friendly. That's how great conversations begin.
But let's be honest. Sometimes you're in the middle of a chat, and suddenly, your mind goes blank.
Yes. That awkward moment when you want to say something, but You just don't know what to say next.
Don't panic. It happens to everyone, even native speakers.
That's why strategy number 3 is all about how to keep the conversation going, even when you feel stuck.
One of the easiest ways to do this is to ask a follow-up question. For example, you can say, "Can I ask you something else?"
Or, what do you think about? By the way, I wanted to ask you.
These little phrases help restart the flow. They show the other person that you're interested and want to continue the conversation.
And here's a great one for language learners. If you're feeling unsure, just be honest. Try this.
"Sorry if my English isn't perfect. I'm still learning." That sentence is friendly, respectful, and helps the other person feel more relaxed too.
Exactly. You don't need to pretend you know everything. People appreciate honesty and effort.
Another great way to keep the chat going is to have a few questions ready in advance. Yes, this is one of my favorite tips. Prepare a conversation kit. You can write 5 to 7 simple questions in a notebook or in a notes app on your phone. Questions like, what do you do on weekends? Do you like cooking? What kind of books or music do you enjoy? Do you have pets? What's your dream travel destination?
You don't have to ask them all at once. Just keep them ready for when things get quiet.
And if your pen pal says something interesting, ask more about it. For example, if they say, "I love hiking," you can say, "Really? That's cool. Where do you usually go hiking?"
It's like a dance. One person says something, the other person adds, asks, and the conversation moves forward.
So, to recap, when you don't know what to say next, 1. Ask a follow-up question. 2. Prepare simple questions in advance. 3. Be honest about your English level. No shame, just progress.
Coming up, we'll talk about how even shy learners can build confidence step by step, and how to prepare before chatting with someone new.
You're doing great so far. Let's keep going.
All right. If you're someone who feels really shy, like you freeze when it's time to send a message, this part is for you.
Don't worry. You're not alone. Lots of people feel nervous before starting a real conversation, especially in another language.
So here's a powerful tip. Practice talking to yourself first. Sounds strange? Maybe. But it really works.
Try standing in front of a mirror and saying your introduction out loud. For example, "Hi, my name is Lynn. I'm learning English and looking for a pen pal."
You can repeat it a few times until it feels natural. You can even smile at yourself while you say it.
Another great method is to record your voice. Use your phone and record yourself saying who you are, what you like, one question you want to ask.
Then listen back. You might be surprised. Maybe you sound better than you thought.
And if you notice a mistake, no problem. Just try again. That's how you grow.
Want one more powerful tool? Use an AI chatbot to warm up before speaking with real people.
Yes, apps like Replika, ChatGPT, or Elsa Speak let you chat in English anytime. No pressure, no judgment.
You can practice typing or even speaking. Try saying, "Hi, I want to practice speaking English. Can you help me?" Or, "Let's pretend I'm texting a pen pal. Help me write a message."
The AI will respond, and you can practice as much as you like until you feel ready.
It's like training wheels before the real ride. You practice in a safe space first, and then go out with more confidence.
So if you're super shy, remember, mirror practice, voice recording, and chatbots can all help you get ready.
And when you're ready, even just a little, send that first message. You've already done the hard part.
That's right, because starting the conversation is the biggest step, and once you do it, everything else becomes easier.
And here's the truth. Every conversation, no matter how short or simple, is a step forward.
Maybe today you just say, "Hi." Maybe tomorrow you share a hobby. Next week you're talking about your favorite movie in English.
Confidence doesn't come all at once. It grows slowly, one sentence at a time.
And you don't need to use perfect grammar or big words. You don't need to impress anyone.
What you need is real connection, and that starts with being honest and kind.
Be yourself. Say what you can. Don't worry if you make a mistake, because guess what? Everyone does.
In fact, your pen pal probably makes mistakes too. That's how we all learn, together.
So, if you've been waiting for the perfect time to start a conversation, this is it.
You don't need permission. You don't need to feel 100% ready.
All you need is a little courage, and you've already shown that just by listening this far.
So go for it. Write that message. Ask that question. Open the door to something new.
We believe in you, and we're proud of every step you take.
Your English doesn't need to be perfect. Your words just need to come from the heart.
Exactly. Be friendly, be honest, and just start. That's how confidence grows.
And now, it's time for today's vocabulary quiz. Are you ready?
We'll share 10 important words from today's episode. You'll hear the word, a short definition, and an example. Then, we'll pause for a moment, so you can repeat it out loud.
Let's begin.
Word number 1. Pen pal. Someone you write to regularly, especially to practice English. For example, I have a pen pal in Japan. We talk every week.
Word number 2, shy. Feeling nervous or quiet when meeting new people. For example, I'm shy, but I still want to practice English.
Word number 3, conversation. A talk between two or more people. For example, our conversation started with one simple question.
Word number 4, topic. The subject you talk about. For example, my favorite topic is travel and food.
Word number 5, question. Something you ask to learn more. For example, can I ask you a question about your hobbies?
Word number 6, connect. To build a relationship or feeling with someone. For example, we connected quickly because we love the same music.
Word number 7, mistake. Something that is not correct. For example, I made a small mistake in my message, but that's okay.
Word number 8, practice. To do something again and again to improve. For example, I practice speaking English every day for 10 minutes.
Word number 9, friendly, kind, and easy to talk to. For example, he sent me a friendly message and asked about my day.
And word number 10, message. A short text or note you send to someone. For example, I just sent my first message to my pen pal today. All right, friends, we've come to the end of today's episode. If you're still with us, thank you for spending this time learning and growing with us.
Yeah, and remember, it doesn't matter if your English isn't perfect. What matters is that you try, that you speak, even if it's just one sentence.
Progress doesn't come from doing things perfectly. It comes from showing up again and again, even when it's hard, even when you feel like you're not improving fast enough.
I love that. It actually reminds me of something that author Brené Brown once said. Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen.
That gives me chills every time, because that's what language learning is, right? You're showing up even when you feel nervous or unsure, and that takes real courage.
So if today you speak one sentence out loud, that counts. If you send one message to a pen pal, that counts. If you try, even when it feels scary, that really counts.
Keep it simple, keep it kind, keep it going. One sentence, one small message, one honest effort at a time.
And if you make a mistake, that's okay. It means you're trying something new. It means you're growing. Mistakes are not the opposite of learning. They are learning.
So here's our little challenge for you today. Say one sentence in English. Just one. You can whisper it to yourself. Say it to your pet, type it to a friend, or write it down in your notebook and say it aloud.
It could be something as simple as, I love learning English, or today is a good day, or even, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying.
Because when you say it, you're moving forward. And that's what learning is all about.
We're cheering for you. Every small step matters more than you think.
And just in case no one told you today, we're proud of you. Really.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, and most of all, keep being brave.
And remember, your voice matters. Your effort matters. You matter. In every language, in every moment.
See you again soon, right here on Learn English with Joy.